Welcome back. The robotics team from Waverly Shell Rock High School is gearing up for a new season. Night Vision News' Ethan Faltzgraf brings us the story.
M4 is port 0.
Waverly Shell Rock's Robotics Club is sending 2 teams to Wapsie Valley on October 26th to compete in the first Tech Challenge qualifiers. If they win this competition, they would put themselves on a path that would ultimately lead to the first Tech Challenge World Championships in April.
I've always really wanted to go to Worlds. It's called this Grand Championship where you compete against different robotics teams all throughout the nation. It would cost us quite a bit to actually travel to Worlds, but to actually compete in it would be a really big honor.
This will be the club's 3rd year competing with the Wave Droids team, now 12 members strong. Last year, the creation of a 2nd team called the Shellbots was necessary due to an increase in interest for the program. They now have 15 members on their team and will also be competing this year.
The first year was a lot of trial by fire, kind of drinking from a fire hydrant, trying to just understand what is it we need to do. And I would say that some things are smoother now in year 3 just because we know what to expect, but it's still very fluid. So we're constantly in a state of flux, but we do have a better handle on what it is we need to try to get done by when in order to be as successful as possible.
I think that we have a lot more structure this year. I think we have a better idea of what we're getting into. I really think we're probably on track with progress like we have in the past couple of years. So I think that we're maintaining where we've been at. Sometimes it's hard to kind of tell where each team is at because each season is so different with the different games and what you have to have prepared for each competition. But I think that we're on our way to doing what we need to do to compete.
And different they are. Previous years have featured challenges inspired by Indiana Jones and the Mars rovers, while this year's theme is Star Wars. Still, though, the challenges do follow a common formula, a 2.5-minute showdown split into 2 segments.
The first 30 seconds is what's called the autonomous mode. You'll hear Gaston, or might hear Gaston talking about that a little bit. He's one of our programmers, and he is really good at making that robot understand, here's what you need to do in order to score points in autonomous. And so that means that when our competitors up at the field hit go, the robot knows exactly what it needs to do within the field. It knows how far to travel, how, like I should go and pick up a block that has a black square on it and then move so many feet one direction and so many feet another direction and set it down in a specific place and therefore score points.
After the autonomous mode, the teams then go into remote control mode for the final 2 minutes, where a team member picks up a controller and guides the robot into doing various tasks. After the challenges are announced in September, the students meet weekly to work on their bots. The robots are a huge passion project for the students and take a lot of time to perfect.
How many hours? We meet every week for about 3 to 4 hours, so a lot.
One thing's for sure, both teams will surely show their competitive streaks this coming Saturday. For KV News, I'm Ethan Faltzgraf.
If you would like to watch the Wave Droids and Shellbots compete, they will be participating in the qualifiers at Wapsie Valley High in Fairbank at 8 a.m. on October 26th. The WSR Robotics Club is also looking for volunteers to help with outreach, team organization, and judging. If you have an interest in technology and want to lend a hand, you can get in touch with Leslie Potter at her email address below.